Chris with Hogg Archery Products. In this video, I'm going to show you how to correctly sight in the Hogg Mob single pin sight. Starting in January of 2014, we are including a set of weatherproof sight tapes with each Hogg Mob sight. You'll need to sight in at 20 yards and 60 yards to determine which sight tape you'll need for your setup. You have 3 adjustments at your disposal when sighting in. First, you have the vertical micro adjust knob. This knob turns the bull knob 1 click at a time. It takes 8 clicks to make 1 full revolution of the vertical micro adjust knob. Every full revolution of the vertical micro knob will move the bull knob 1 whole number. Secondly, you have the bull knob for fast course adjustment. When the vertical micro adjust is disengaged, you can manually turn the bull knob, allowing for rapid elevation adjustments. Lastly, you have the horizontal left and right micro adjust. It is a good idea to start closer in 20 yards just to make sure that you are hitting the target with the first shot. Once you know that you are on target, move back to 20 yards and start fine-tuning. Use the bull knob for the course adjustments and the vertical micro adjust knob and horizontal left and right micro adjust knob for fine-tuning. Make sure that you get a good solid sight setting at 20 yards. The better the setting is, the more accurate the tape selection will be for you. Once you have the bow sighted in at 20 yards, you will need to install the calibration scale. Cut the scale out of the sheet and peel off the back, exposing the sticky side. One thing that I like to do when cutting out the calibration scale is leave a little extra at the top of the tape to make it a little easier when installing around the bull knob. Without adjusting the sight, install the scale so that the wire pointer is pointing directly to 20. Get as close as possible, but don't worry if it's a little off. If it is a little off, you can loosen the 2 screws that lock down the pointer and adjust the pointer so that it is exactly on 20. Now you need to sight the bow in at 60 yards. Depending on your target size, you may want to work your way back to 60 yards incrementally. Take your time at 60 yards and make sure you get a good solid sight setting at that distance as well. Once you're comfortable with your grouping at 60 yards, look at your calibration scale and notice the pointer is pointing to either a red or black line with a letter next to it. In our case, we ended up on the red line with the letter J. This means we need to use the sight tape labeled J from our packet of sight tapes. Since we're going to use sight tape J, and I'm installing this on a right-handed sight, I'm going to leave the numbers down the right-hand side of the sight scale. Now that we've selected the correct sight tape, I'm going to turn the dial back on the calibration scale so that it's pointing to 20 yards again. Now I want to remove the calibration scale. And I'm going to peel the sticky back off of the sight tape. Then I want to take care to install this so that the pointer is again pointing to 20 on the sight tape itself. If I'm a little off of the 20, I can go ahead and adjust the pointer itself to make sure that I get the pointer in line with the 20 now. Now you're ready to go shoot. To learn more about the Hogg Mob sights, please visit more of our Hogg Mob videos.